Hi, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life. And we are on week 48, day 5 of our positive, peaceful affirmations that we are doing every day, Monday through Friday. We are following Dr. Susan Lawton's book, Positive, Peaceful Growth Calendar, that you can buy at Aroma Tools or Oil Life. If you love positive affirmations and you love music therapy, if you love essential oils and you love aromatherapy, I think you're really going to appreciate this book. It is simple in its format, but it is so profound in the changes it can help us make in the world. The affirmation for the entire week that we have been flowing with is, I am energized by the beauty and love that is flowing my way. Just opening our eyes to see the beauty, opening our eyes to see the love. I hope you have a plethora of people in your life that you see showing you love. And I hope that on the other side, you are giving your love and flowing your love out to so many people in your family, everyone in your family, hopefully, but many people in your community, in your churches, in your schools, in the world. So sharing our love with everyone, leading conversations with love, pulling conversations back to love when they get off track. And sometimes conversations can get off track, but when they do, we're going to think to ourselves and we're going to recognize this conversation is off track. I'm going to pull it back into a solid space of love. And if conversations don't look like they can be pulled back at the time, it might be good to say, hey, you know what? I think I need a break to do some thinking. Why don't I totally want to, go on with the discussion of this topic with you. Let's agree to meet again in an hour. Let's agree to meet again in a day. Let's agree to meet again in a week. Whatever you think is the best to cool down, regroup, and then address the subject again, with everyone starting from a place of love. And there's definitely love enough out there for all of us. One of my favorite songs that I've loved since the first time I heard it when I was a young mom is this song that says how there's quite enough love for everyone in the world. And there's quite enough beauty for everyone in the world too. And there's quite enough room for all of us to be beautiful. There's quite enough room for all of us to let our inner beauties shine. The affirmation for today is, I am open to new adventures. And I don't think we need to box ourselves in when we say I'm open to new adventures. It doesn't have to be I'm open to skydiving, I'm open to rock climbing, I'm open to, whitewater rafting, although each of those I'm sure are very adventurous in their way. But we can be open to new adventures of perhaps finding more about our families and diving into genealogy and family history work. Maybe we're going to be open to new adventures by going to a new church. Like maybe we want to get a little bit more spirituality in our life. And so we're going to either beef up what we're doing in our own life, in our own spiritual way, or perhaps we're going to go and explore a new church and find something that we feel better connects us with God. Maybe when it comes to having new adventures, we're going to cook something, we're going to take a new class, we are going to try a new sport, we are going to take a walk in a different way in the neighborhood, or even walk, like if you tend to walk a certain route, walk it the other way sometimes, right? And so I know each of these are small adventures, but they still open our eyes up to see new places of beauty, new things of beauty, new joys. So again, don't box yourself up when it comes to adventure. Adventure can just be anything that's new. Okay, The diffuser blend that we've been diffusing the whole entire week is 2 drops of sandalwood, the oil of sacred devotion and alignment, and 2 drops of cinnamon, the oil, the Superman of oils, helps us get our confidence on and also helps us to reignite our passions. And then 2 drops of lavender, which is the oil of communication and calm. On Thursdays and Fridays lately, I've been telling you about, well, first of all, I've gone into the emotional and physical benefits of each of those oils. If you have missed that, go back and you can go to my YouTube channel, which is Living the Wholesome Life. Old, there's an old and a new one. They're both ours. I don't know why we have an old and a new one, but we do. Anyway, so go to Living the Wholesome Life Old, click on videos, or search sandalwood, cinnamon, and lavender. And I think that will bring up what you're looking for, hopefully. But the oil that I'm excited to tell you about. Now, this oil is not in the book, but perhaps I have an old edition. And maybe they've updated it since I bought it years and years ago. But the oil that I want to tell you about is lemon eucalyptus. It is a beautiful, beautiful oil. I hadn't actually smelled it for a while. There are so many different oils. And so I hadn't used this one or smelled this one for a while. Hadn't diffused it. Now my day, I don't know that my day went, if I could have chosen how my day went, my day would not have gone that way. Many things in my day went beautifully, beautifully well, but there were a few things I like, I don't think I would have chosen, if I could choose how my day would go in this little area, I don't think I would have chosen that. Anyway, and I was processing through that, and then I picked up my lemon eucalyptus, and I smelled it. I just wish that you could be right here with me. I would pass the bottle to you and let you smell it too. Instantly, I felt like that weight of that part of my day just kind of go off my shoulders. I felt peaceful. I felt uplifted. And it was amazing. It just made me feel happy. And so, just telling you about the power of lemon eucalyptus. So now let me give you a little bit more background on it. Lemon eucalyptus is the oil of optimism and protected space. It is native to Australia, but it's also found in many other parts of the world. It's found in South America. It's found in Africa. It has a soft, lemony smell. So if you already love lemon, I think you will love lemon eucalyptus. Now, I like when I picked up lemon eucalyptus, it was really funny, but I connected with like the lemon part of it. I didn't connect as much with the eucalyptus part of it. But there are actually over 700 different species of eucalyptus. Did you know that? I didn't know that. And they smell so different. So I think that most people know, so the eucalyptus that we usually think of is actually Eucalyptus radiata. Eucalyptus radiata. And that's the one that sometimes you can buy at Pure One. Just a beautiful, oh my gracious, just the beautiful eucalyptus sprigs. And you know that when you diffuse eucalyptus, oh my gracious, it is so opening. People love eucalyptus because it makes breathing so much easier. It just opens up our airways. And so it's not, knowing that they're kind of from the same eucalyptus family, I think I had an itch on my nose. Anyway, knowing that they're from the same eucalyptus family, it's not hard for us to see, oh, they are both so good for respiratory support. So the eucalyptus that we're usually used to using is Eucalyptus radiata. And then the lemon eucalyptus, the official name for it is Eucalyptus citriodora. Eucalyptus citriodora. So I think that's so pretty, citriodora. Anyway, but these are both so good for respiratory support. If you only have one, grab the other one. You're gonna want it too. They smell so dynamically different. Like if you didn't know that they were both eucalyptuses, I don't think Like if you didn't know that they were from the same species, there would be no way you would really even pair them together because they smell so incredibly different. But I love how they're both good for respiratory support. You can put it in a diffuser. You can pop a couple drops into some carrier oil, rub that on your chest, rub that on your back. Who doesn't want like a massage, right? Anyway, beautiful to help with congestion. The lemon eucalyptus is also a very, very beautiful massage oil. It's great for achy muscles. And so just put a couple drops into coconut oil, olive oil, massage that in. Play some beautiful music. What's your favorite music to play when you get a massage? My favorite is just like some classical music that has like either the beach sounds or rain. You know, pairing anything with water sounds, the beach or rain, just floats my boat. Anyway, lemon eucalyptus is great to use when you're outdoors. You can either diffuse it or again, you can put it in a carrier oil and then put it on. It's beautiful at helping to keep those pesky mosquitoes away from you. Beautiful, beautiful oil to use for that. So if you tend to use citronella instead, you could put them together. You can okay, I'm using citronella one day for mosquitoes. I'm using lemon eucalyptus the next day. Or you can even just put them together in a blend to do like a 1-2 power punch on that. Lemon eucalyptus is great for cleaning. You know how lemon is so good for cleaning. Well, lemon eucalyptus is great for cleaning too. Great for helping to kill those germs. And go ahead, just put a couple of drops into like a spray bottle and spray down your kitchers. Spray down your kitchen and counters. Kitchen counters, kitchers, right? We've just created a new word. Anyway, spray down your kitchen counters, spray down your bathroom to help sanitize it. It'd be great to spray in your trash cans as well when you're trying to get rid of like stinky odors. And that reminds me, I don't think I actually put, oh, I did. Okay, so it's beautiful at just getting rid of household odors. So again, you could just put like probably like in a, I don't know, just a little tiny spray bottle, you know, like the ones that, like the little air fresheners. Just put it in with some water and then spray it around your house. I think you're gonna love the way it helps those little odors go away. So that's what it's good for physically. Here is what it's good for emotionally. It can help promote a sense of optimism. Who doesn't want to be more optimistic? We feel happy when we can look on the bright side of things. When we can look on the hopeful side of things, we feel happier. It's a beautiful oil to diffuse. Maybe put it on a essential oil necklace or essential oil bracelet or diffuse it. It's great oil to use when you're having a hard time. It's great to use when life just feels drab. It's great because it can help lift our spirits and help us find the lessons that we can be learning in hardships. And it can even help us open our eyes to the good things that are happening, even though there are hardships, right? Like life isn't black and white. It definitely is not black and white. And it's not like all or nothing. It is there is good here, and here are some hardships, and there is good there, and here are some hardships too. And so with everything, there is still something to be thankful for. The lemon eucalyptus can help us work through and let go of issues from the past. I know I say that about a lot of the different oils, and I think it's because when they tend to help us calm down, so many of them ground us, so many of them relax us. bringing us back to our thinking brain. So many of us them lift our spirits, all those beautiful, beautiful citrus oils that just, they're like, we're here to lift your spirits, and they do. Like, if you wanted to hire an essential oil to lift your spirits, grab one of your citrus oils or grab lemon eucalyptus, because it just brings in that beautiful spirit of optimism. So yes, it can help us let go of issues and hurts from the past, helping us calm down, helping us see them, helping us relax into, yep, that happened. We're never going to change that happened, and working through it and making peace with it in our own way. The peace we make with it may not, the peace that I'm making with things may look totally different from the peace that you would make with things, but it's okay, because we're both at peace. And then we can let things go. We're not going to keep letting the past hamper our today. The lemon eucalyptus is so good for those who typically feel more pessimistic. Maybe they're a little like Eeyore, always looking on the hard parts of life, helping them to be more happy. Now, I was reading this book to Xander, my little 5-year-old, the other day, and it was actually called The Bad Seed. And it was, I love I love going to the library, and I love reading books on subjects. I like to either study through books by author or by subject. And this time I was like, I don't know, I think I was actually doing a shout out on forgiveness. I'm like, oh, give me all those children's books on forgiveness. I'm like, so I called up my my local library and my beautiful librarian. And I'm like, hey, can you give me like 20 books on forgiveness for like a 5-year-old? And she's like, oh yeah. And so I'm like, great, put them on hold for me, I'll be in. And so, don't you love that you can order things from the library right now? I just love it. Anyway, so I go and I get this book, and there's this book called The Bad Seed. And what happened is this seed had a beautiful, beautiful life, and then it had a lot of hardships that happened to it, and it got kind of closed off and mean and grumpy and did a lot of bad things for a seed, right? Anyway, cute little children's book. And then the seed decided that the seed wanted to be good. But it kind of went through why the seed was even bad. Like, you saw the seed doing all these bad things, and then you're like, the seed's like, well, I wasn't always this way. Like, this is what happened. And like, some of us are like that. We have these things that, like, we're beautiful and wonderful and generous and kind and loving when we're little, and then as things happen to us in life, sometimes it hurts. Sometimes we get hurt, right? And so we change, and we don't always change for the good. My favorite part about this book, about the bad seed, was that in the end it changed, and it was so good. And someone went, so then you see like this bad seed, well, this bad seed that's now a good seed, right, that's walking down the road, and someone said, oh, isn't that like the bad seed? And the other person like, oh no, yeah, like, not that person, that seed isn't really bad anymore. In fact, that seed's doing really, really good now. And I'm like, you know what? Anyone can change. Anyone can change. Anyone, no matter what's happened to them, can change for the better. We are human beings. We are just trying our best to create the best life for us and those around us. And sometimes we get it wrong, and we can change. And I do believe that there's power in essential oils to help calm us down, help lift our spirits, help us move. Like, okay, we were talking about pessimism, and so that's why I told you the story about the bad seed. Maybe the person that you think is totally pessimistic wasn't that way as a child. Maybe some really hard things happened. And so I'm going to cry over this. Maybe we can show some love, right? Maybe we can show some love. We can show some understanding. We can hold off judgment. We can let go of judgment, and we can just try to love. I think that even when grumpy, pessimistic people are loved, they become happier. They become more optimistic. So maybe I think that one of the reasons why essential oils work so well is because we're bringing something that God has made into our circles. Where, we're not doing the plastic stuff and the fake stuff. We're actually bringing a plant that God has made into our house, and I think that's powerful. Sometimes I don't know why I put mascara on. I just tend to sometimes cry it off, and that's okay. Okay, so lemon eucalyptus is great when you've had a hard day and you want to start fresh, or maybe you've just like had a major failure in some different way and you want to start fresh. Lemon eucalyptus, beautiful oil to use at that time. It's great for those who are domineering, to help them ease up. It helps people feel strong and happy and confident, but without dominating other people. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful oil for those who tend to be to not be assertive. It helps them to speak up, and it helps those who tend to be shy to know that they are important, that they have something to offer to everyone. And it helps them calm down maybe some of that social anxiety fear that they won't be liked, or they won't be loved, or they won't be heard, or they won't be popular. Helps calm down some of those fears and helps them just reach out authentically, to have authentic relationships with other people. Lemon eucalyptus is beautiful for those who need to set boundaries. They need to stand firm. They need to set, and they need to hold those boundaries. Sometimes I think as parents, we almost just feel like that wall, like that Amsterdam wall, where we're just trying to keep the bad out and the good in. Sometimes we just set boundaries and we're like, and your children are like, hey, can I? Hey, can I? Hey, can I? Like, I don't know how many times my little Xander, who's 5 years old, asked me, hey, Mom, can I watch a movie? Hey, can I watch Donald Duck? Hey, can I watch Wildcats? And I'm like, no, because we try to tend to save movies for later on in the day, maybe in the evening times he can have just like one or two, but we're definitely going to try not to have him watch movies all day long, because I think that's just what he would do if we let him. So we got to set and hold those boundaries. And is it fun to be setting and holding those boundaries? It's one of the least favorite things in my life. I don't like setting them. I love setting boundaries for me, and I love holding me to boundaries, but I don't like having to set boundaries for other people and holding them. And yet I know it's so important for parents to be doing that. So if you're having to set and hold a boundary and it's getting you a little bit uptight or frustrated, tune into your lemon eucalyptus, start diffusing it, see how that doesn't calm you down, lift your spirits, and bring in that spirit of optimism, telling you, you know what, you're on the right track, you hold your road, you're doing great. Lemon eucalyptus is great. It helps to balance out give and take, which you could probably tell because the domineering and the people that have a hard time speaking up for themselves. For this reason, the reason that it helps to, because it can help balance out that give and take and the domineering and the afraid to speak up, it is beautiful to diffuse in your home, in places, or in social gatherings, just to help everyone feel loved and appreciated, and make sure that everyone is, trying to make sure that everyone is working well with each other, that everyone is bringing things to the table, that everyone's voice is being heard. So lemon and eucalyptus smells so amazing. You don't really need to blend it with everything, anything, but I definitely have it in the diffuser blend that I'm diffusing today, and as I'm looking over at my diffuser, I'm like, that diffuser is just not on. But the intention was to blend it with the sandalwood, cinnamon, and lavender anyway. chatted with one of my boys and told him to turn it on, and so that I could bring this beautiful smell into the area. And then I was just kind of sitting with the lemon eucalyptus bottle just open and kind of on the table while I was typing, and I was just enjoying its beautiful smell. Anyway, so lemon eucalyptus is a beautiful oil. You don't have to blend it with anything, but you can, it blends with so many good things. So if you want to blend it with for respiratory support, go ahead, blend it with eucalyptus. You can also blend it with peppermint, you know, lemon eucalyptus radiata, and like peppermint. Beautiful, beautiful opening up blend for you. If you want to, if you're trying to use it for digestive support, which is something that we didn't really mention very much, but it's good for that too. You can blend it with ginger, or you can blend it with fennel. And if you are just want to get the sense, just imagine that maybe you're doing your yoga, your meditation, you're like, I think I'm going to go to Australia today. You can definitely blend your lemon eucalyptus with eucalyptus and with tea tree essential oil. Imagine yourself walking through the forest of tea tree and lemon eucalyptus and eucalyptus oils. I've never been to Australia, so I don't really know if they have forests there. I'm sure, like most countries, that somewhere they're going to have these beautiful forests too. So those are some of the beautiful emotional and physical benefits of lemon eucalyptus. Here are some other things that it's good for. The negative emotions it can help with is if you are feeling, I don't think I really brought in this beautiful gift of lemon eucalyptus, and that is that it helps us like have some protective space that where we just stay peaceful in a loving attitude, no matter what's going on. In fact, that's one of the major things that a lot of people love using lemon eucalyptus, because everything else could be going off in society, but where they are, there is peace. Almost like the eye of like a hurricane, or a tornado, where everything else is moving around you, but in the center, there's peace. So, if you're feeling lemon eucalyptus, if you're feeling exposed, unprotected, enmeshed, if you have poor boundaries, or if you feel energetically weakened, you can definitely diffuse lemon eucalyptus. And the positive properties that can help bring in is feeling self-contained, reinforced, if you have people on your side, protected, and having clear boundaries, having an easier time holding boundaries. So those are some of the beautiful benefits of lemon eucalyptus. Just reminding you that the diffuser blend for the entire week with sandalwood, which is 2 drops of sandalwood, which is the oil of sacred devotion, the oil of alignment, 2 drops of cinnamon, the superman of oils, helping us get our confidence on and helping us to reignite our passion. And then 2 drops of lavender essential oil, which is, I don't know what that noise is, I'm so sorry, which is the oil of communication and calm. And the song for the whole entire week that we've been doing is Waltz of the Flowers by Peter Tchaikovsky. The song that I like pairing with today's mantra, today's affirmation is okay, Caleb, what's the song? I'm not giving up today. Get Back Up Again from the Trolls. If you've never seen the Trolls movie, it was actually really, really cute. And so, because I love where she's saying, I'm off on this remarkable adventure. And she just has that absolute spirit of optimism when she's going. And I think that's beautiful. That's how that's a gift that lemon eucalyptus can help bring in. The affirmation for today is I am open to new adventures. Remember, we're not boxing ourselves off to anyone else's definition of adventure. We can choose our own adventure. Maybe you love crocheting and you're going to try a new crochet pattern. Maybe you love, I don't know, planting things and you're going to plant something to make your lawn beautiful in the fall. But choose your own adventure, right? Be true to you and your mission in life. And the affirmation for the entire week is, I am energized by the beauty and love that is flowing my way. I know that as we have eyes to see, as we pray for God to open our eyes to see, we will see the love that is flowing in from ourselves, from our family, from our communities, and from God. And we will also see the beauties in this world. God loves us, and He made this world with so much beauty. Whether you're rich or poor, you still see the same moon, you still see the same stars, and you still see so much of the beautiful of nature in the world. Okay, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life, reminding us that we have this incredible power within us, with God, to make every day a great day. Bye-bye.